My people, hello, hi, I have missed you. It has been way too long. Mother is here. I hated that. That sounded weird coming out of my mouth. That's something you guys are supposed to say about me. But when I say it, it's weird. Hi. I've been gay on the internet so long, I'm basically the crypt keeper, so I thought, you know, why don't I tell my younglings, a lot of you are my age, but you get the picture, a story from my childhood. This is like, you know, like a gay bedtime story, so get your rainbow cake, follow me on Instagram for some cake. Wow, you really missed me so much, didn't you? Also, I wrote a song about this whole story, and the link will be down below. Comment Jesse is daddy. And if someone hasn't commented Jesse is daddy, let's all judge them. Let's be extremely toxic as a community. Yay! Subscribe if you're new. No one's gonna subscribe after I said that. I was kind of engaged at one point in my life. I haven't talked about this because it is somewhat of a trauma. I like to forget about a lot of the things I did before I came out. If you haven't watched my coming out video, I don't know what you're doing. It's a beautiful thing to witness. I cry every time I rewatch it. I love that video, but I pronounced facade wrong. That's the one thing I would change. And like, I can't just cut out that sentence. I said facade. I was a baby, okay? I didn't speak for half my life, so I know what things mean, but I don't know how to say them. Okay, anyways. I mentioned how my first kiss was with a girl. After that, there was another girl. Yes, I was getting more women before I came out. Sometimes I wonder if I should go back in the closet and maybe I'll come out with a girlfriend instead. I think it's a dump truck because of my dump truck that's making that sound. Ha ha ha. Subscribe if you're new. Okay, we're just gonna keep talking even though the dump truck is making sound. So I was really scared of being seen as gay at my school because I had really bad internalized homophobia. And the girl I was talking to specifically had pretty homophobic parents. So basically me and this girl started talking and we would only meet at this one spot that we called literally the wishing well. The gayest thing you have probably ever heard, even this whole entire Pride Month, is the fact that we called it the wishing well. Pre-save wishing well, link in my bio. That did not sound like me, that voice. Anyways, so we would meet at this place called the Wishing Well every Wednesday at 5 p.m. She was the first girl I ever loved. I don't even think I would have been able to come out if I hadn't had the experiences I had with her. It's crazy to watch shows like Heartstopper where there's so many queer characters because we felt like we were the only queer people in our state at that point. We felt isolated, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how I would have survived being queer without this person. I'm going to be a little more vague in general about things because I don't want to out this person. If this person like wants to respond to all my videos and be loud about it, that's up to them. But I don't want to give too much specific information about this girl because I've been outed on the internet and it's really not fun. So you're not getting her name. I had a lot of people ask for her name. No. Okay, here's the thing. Of course I know her name, but I don't know what point she's at with her coming out, essentially. I don't want to give too many personal details about this person and what school I went to and anything like that because I don't know if she's homophobic now or if she's even ready to come out. I don't know. I was outed, as I've talked about on here, by the internet and it wasn't really fun. So, you know, if I do find the girl and she's not ready to come out, like I will privately just be like, I found the girl, but you know, I won't show her on camera. Like, I don't want this to force anyone to come out. Anyways, we had this plan to get married. Again, the gayest thing you've ever heard. Like, I hadn't even come out yet, and I was planning the wedding. And one day at the wishing well, she presented 2 ring pops. Jared had nothing on those ring pops, okay? Tiffany and Co. More like Tiffany and no. Sorry, I backed up a bit because I looked really slim thick and I wanted to show it a little bit. I always get told I'm giving Morticia Adams. Looking in the viewfinder and I see it. I do see it, guys. My posture is terrible, okay? We were good at hiding the fact that we were dating, if you will. My name in her phone was a boy's name because obviously her parents would be fine with her talking to a boy. My name was Jessie without the I, but the day that we had this engagement was such a special day. I don't know, we let loose a little, okay? Basically, I wrote this letter from me, JSSIE, Eisenberg, my actual last name. Yes, I have the same name as the guy from The Social Network. Yes. And also, yes, I am Jewish. From Jesse Eisenberg. No Jesse Page yet. No Jesse Page yet. We were not the smartest, and on my letter, I also wrote out a day that I wanted us to run away together. I had no plans as to how I would run away, how this would work out, what I would do, what I would tell my parents. We were planning on going to New York City, but with no money. We were young and gay. So basically, me and this girl had this plan to run away together. We had this date. I wrote out this long love letter for her. She took the love letter home. This is where it gets actually insane. I'm assuming what happened was her parents found the love letter. The next time we were gonna see each other was gonna be the day that we were going to run away together. And I was super nervous. I packed a bag, packed my best stuffed animals, and I was ready to run away and get married. This feels like a Wattpad fanfic. I would definitely know. I've been a part of
probably 30 fandoms.
You all know this. If you've watched any of my early videos. Yeah. So I go to the wishing well on the day we're supposed to get engaged, and I find her parents there. Her parents were there. I was terrified. When I saw her parents there, they were disgusted with me. They pulled up that letter I had written. I felt like I had done something wrong. I mean, okay, maybe running away when I was young was definitely not the smartest. Luckily, I convinced them to not tell my parents, so my parents did find out about my coming out from the internet like everyone else. They didn't know about any of this. Thank God. I don't know why they didn't tell my parents. Maybe they were even scared to talk to my parents. But anyways, they told me that I could never and would not be able to ever speak to her again. And I didn't realize they meant I literally would not be able to speak to her ever again because, long story short, they told me she moved schools. I tried to figure out which school. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to pull some Wattpad fanfic-esque, asking all the teachers detective work. Nope. Could not figure out a single thing. Instagram and Facebook totally deactivated. Back in the day, all we had was Instagram and like Facebook. Some people had Twitter, but she didn't have Twitter, so. Also, she had this super common name, or has, I don't know if her name has changed. She has a super common name. So I repressed this for a really long time until one day I decided to write a song about the wishing well and that like queer love and how addicting it can be to find that first queer love and then how hard it can be to have it taken away from you so quickly. I think queer people especially hold a very special place for that first love. I constantly go back and think about it. Actually, I did go back to the wishing well a lot before I eventually moved to LA and became a gay YouTuber. So I wanted to write this song about this kind of thinking about someone and wondering who they are. I'm hoping through this whole thing to find the girl. So I've been trying to get the song out to try to find her with our word, or our code word, the wishing well, and I'm hoping she finds it wherever she is. I actually had someone come up to me at Disney and say they saw the video, and he said that he is her cousin, but he hasn't texted me anything. I gave him my number, so maybe it was just someone messing with me. Guys, I have a huge update. I think I found a way to find the girl. The girl I've literally been looking. I actually can't believe this happened.
Jessie, yes. Maybe I'll try the lamp instead, not the.
Is that Jesse Page?
Yeah.
Hi.
I dated my cousin.
Oh, wait, who?
Basically, long story short, I was at Disney with my friend Amanda, and I was wearing my merch, and I was like, hey Amanda, can you take photos of me in front of Haunted Mansion? Someone came up to me and was like, hey, I saw your video on TikTok, and I think you were talking about my cousin. I think you dated my cousin. I gave him my phone number to connect us, which might have not been the smartest idea because he might have literally just been messing with me, but I am praying, okay? So if you actually maybe know where she is, or if you are her and you're not messing with me, if you could message me, that would be great. Private message, we don't need to out you. I just would love to find this girl. Maybe I'll get a girlfriend out of this. Maybe she's already with another woman. Maybe she's homophobic now. Maybe she's straight, we don't know. I have stalked LinkedIn. That is how far I have stalked. I am looking everywhere for her. So I was just gonna release the song and I wasn't gonna open up about the story, but I decided to, and everyone really responded well to it, so I decided to give like a more in-depth version for my MVPs at YouTube. This is where I started. This is my birthplace. I came out of the womb on here, and then, you know, like kindergarten is Instagram, and then I would say middle school is Twitter, which makes sense because I feel like I was bullied the most in middle school. So I think it makes sense. Twitter's mean, okay? Anyways, I decided why not post about it on one other platform and hopefully also just share my story. This is like queer Cinderella. Someone commented it was a mix of Cinderella and Camp Rock, and I see it and I like it. Comment the wishing well on this video to boost it. Send it to your uncle, send it to your grandma. I want to find this girl.
Send this to everyone you literally have ever met.
That's a threat. Literally, what was that? Yeah, maybe I'll never find her. That's okay, too, but at least I got my story out there. I missed all of you. What do you want on this channel? This channel's been a little bit of a mess. I've really been enjoying the commentary-esque content, but I did kind of miss just talking to a camera. So do we want like a mix of both of those? Let me know. I feel like old YouTube isn't in style anymore. I feel like a grandma on the internet now. It sucks. My people, I'm gonna feature your pages on the screen as well as your posts. My people, not to brag, they're so talented. I love my people. Okay, I love you all so much and I will see you in the future. I will try to be more active on here, okay? I love you, bye!